Welcome back to our 100% playthrough of Classic Doom on the PlayStation 4 Unity port. In today's episode, we are tackling E3M5. Oh boy. Yes, the notoriety at this level gets is definitely not lost on me, but I will make the argument that this is actually one of the better levels of the Inferno episode. This level feeds off of what makes Inferno such a great episode, in my opinion. And that is, it takes the atmosphere and scenery from Knee Deep in the Dead, mixes it with the exploration that you get in the Shores of Hell, giving you just one cohesive exploration map. And honestly, the teleporter puzzle in this map is not as difficult as people may think. I'll show you how. So right from the beginning, you'll notice there are 4 paths that you can take. However, the game actually warns you which ones may be better than others. So right off the bat, you notice there are 2 green in the middle. There's a red one on the right, and the one on the left is red with a bunch of dead bodies. So that's telling you these 2 are roughly the same difficulty. This one is harder, and this one is the hardest. You're probably gonna die. So let's go ahead and start with the green, and you'll notice they're both green because they actually connect to each other. They're side-by-side doors. So let's go ahead and head to the right and take the teleporter to the Inner Sanctum. You notice each time you teleport here from a different teleporter, you actually unlock a different monster closet. You want the Baron to come out so you can sneak in and steal all of his treasure. Basically, each one of the monster closets counts as a secret. The other thing you want to do in the Inner Sanctum is look for the dead zombie man on a pike right under Flo. That's where you'll get the shotgun. And if you check the auto map here, you'll see it's also a yellow key door right there in the wall. So that is actually a secret that we can get once we get the yellow key. Now, to get out of the central area, you just have to think about this as a real church. If this was an evil church, who would be the head of it? Definitely not the Archvile. The head of the church would be the Icon of Sin, who isn't even in this game. Now, you notice he has 2 teleporters. The Unity port actually blinks the correct one to you, but all you have to think of is go to the Icon of Sin and just turn left. In this room, grab the blur sphere, trigger all the demons to one side of the room and just wander around them, grab the berserk, and punch out anything in your way getting out of this room. Again, we want to go through a different teleporter to get back to the Inner Sanctum, so that a different monster closet opens. Take advantage of all the health laying around out here, and hopefully get the Barons infighting with all the other enemies teleporting in. As we let the Barons come out, we want to sneak in and steal their treasure. That's the one that was already open. As long as we don't shoot any of the enemies, if another enemy attacks them, they'll almost immediately go after them to infight for us. And we are still looking for that monster closet that opened so we can steal the booty. There it is. We want to leave the invulnerability for now. There's a specific area in the level we want to save that for. So, at this point, we're at 2 secrets, only 3 kills. Icon of Sin to the left. Alright, this time, make sure to grab the armor bonuses that were hiding there, and let's go to the right. Wipe out this demon from the back, and notice, before we head to the next area, if you check your auto map, right in this corner, we can't see it yet, but if we go through this wall into the next room, Open up the slime pit area. Shoot the demon from around the corner so that he'll come to us and we don't get damaged. Run into the slime pit and immediately go into this walled off section. You'll notice now the room we were in previously has a few extra lines to it now. And that is because it is actually helping us find a very well hidden secret. You can see in the wall right here, this is the imp that was sniping us from above, giving us secret number 4. So quickly back, while the rad suit's still good, let's go ahead, grab the health bonuses, take out everything else that's waiting to ambush us. And be ready when you teleport, because this will also take us back to the Inner Sanctum, unlocking a 3rd monster closet, and this time containing cacodemons. So at this point, we've got lost souls, we got imps, we've got demons, we've got cacodemons, we got barons, all out here wandering around. Luckily, this is a big area. Go ahead and let them come out, get them out of their treasure coves, because they've moved quite a bit faster than the other enemies. Ideally, get them in fighting. There we go. Move in behind them. And this is turning into absolute chaos, but that's fine. Sneak in. And he was guarding Yellow Skull Key. With the Yellow Skull Key in hand, like we saw, we want to go to where we see flow on the wall. Right here. Click just to the right of it. And this is going to be secret number 6, giving us the chainsaw as well as the supercharge. Icon Sin to the left. Alright. At this point, let's definitely not go that way since we got a Baron that teleported in. Instead, let's go to the right and continue our trek this way. Now, we can get into the next area by going through the little tunnel. In this room, we have 2 specters and a whole bunch of lost souls. If you don't want the lost souls to be a problem, just let them come to us. Since they have a hard time getting through narrow doorways, you can just sit in the doorway and hit them as they come by. Easy, perfectly safe. Now in this room, you have 2 switches that lower items behind them. You also have 1 switch that will lower a bunch of goodies in the main room. So to get them safely, wait for the crusher to come down, and then just hit the switch without even walking over the crusher. With this one, you get rockets, you get the rocket launcher, which it counts as secret number 7. You get health, you get more rockets, you get ammo, and much needed shotgun shells. Just like before, wait for a crusher to come down, hit the switch just to the side of it. Crusher to come down, hit the switch. And you can do that without ever having to put yourself in danger by going under them. Rocket launcher at the ray, because the monster closet opened with another Baron. He gives you some health and a tiny bit of shotgun ammo, if you need it after all that. At this point, there's a teleporter behind this crusher, so wait for it to get all the way up. Line yourself up so you don't get stuck. And it takes us right back to the demon area. If we go to the left, you get where the blue skull key is. But we don't want to do that quite yet. So when you get to the lava, quickly hop over, and let's hop right back where we started. Because now that we're better equipped, let's go ahead and tackle the instant death room that they warned us about from the start. But before we do, you remember where we got the rad suit secret? It was between a symbol that looked like this but was blue. Well, you notice here we have the same thing but red. So just like before, click in between and you get another secret. Guarding some health bonus pickups, as well as a lost soul, who is guarding a visor that also counts as one of your items. And this is why you did not want to come this way from the start, as if the game gave you several warnings about how difficult this was. Imagine trying to do this with just a pistol. Absolutely not. Especially when you come in here and are gaggled by demons, pinkies, you name it. Now in this room, you do not want to run past these two pillars because you'll trigger some, as you can see around the corner there, cacodemon ambushes. Instead, go through a door, be ready for a whole bunch of pinkies. So since we have Berserk, well heck, since we have a chainsaw, might as well use it. Let them come to us so we don't get overwhelmed. And just like that, this is secret number 9. Get the plasma rifle, and all this switch does is just open the door that locked behind us. With the plasma rifle in hand, we want to take out the 2 cacodemons here. As you can see, one's just in front of the other. They're guarding some ammo. Make sure to grab the armor bonus and be ready for cacodemon number 3. And at this point, we have not used this teleporter before, so this should unlock the final monster closet. But did not, because we hit the one that was by the icon of sin. So let's hit this one. We keep getting that same teleporter. So let's go a different way here. So that's the one we hit before. Go this way instead. Instead, let's go here. And let's finally start taking all of these enemies out since we have room to move around. Not too worried about using the plasma rifle here, since we will actually get more ammo for it before the level's over. At this point, all the other enemies have teleported away. So if we can act fast, let's go ahead, grab the invulnerability, make our way back out of here. Icon of Sin, left. Take out the pesky Baron that decided to teleport, as well as anything that was straggling behind. Quickly get into this room with the skulls, and we want to go just to the right, because in here is the BFG 9000. Hit the switch, and let's play 300 with all the enemies that are going to try and come in here. Just coop yourself up in this back corner, so that they only have one way in. What we are waiting for is the Baron of Hell to teleport in. That is the one you want to save the BFG for. Everything else, just treat like the Battle of Thermopylae, and pin them all up in the doorway here. Alright, Baron teleported in, BFG. Close range, let's go. Since we still have one monster closet left in the main citadel, we'll save the last BFG shot and just take these out by hand. That brings us to 80 kills. We know there's one monster closet that hasn't opened. That's definitely where the last one will be. And since we have one secret left, that's also where the last secret is. So let's look for a teleporter we've not used yet to get to the middle. This is right beside the lava pit. We used that one. That's fine. And we can just trigger them from inside the sanctuary, so you don't have to run around like a chicken with your head cut off. So it's not to the left of the archvile. Is it to the right? Not to the right. So it must be the right of the icon of sin. And it's not. There we go. So it was right beside the demon room that we teleported to. And this is why we saved our final BFG shot. Make it count. Just get right in his face. We have plenty of health. Make sure he goes down and steal his supply. And just like that, this map is done. To exit, like we saw, icon of sin to the left. And the blue skull key is on the left side. Circled around to the exit, and this map is in the bag. One of the best exploration maps of classic Doom. Many different ways to navigate around it. The only real trick is just remembering what teleporters you have been to of the 4, just so you open all the monster closets. But there are just so many ways to get around it. Do you do the Lost Soul area first? Do you get the plasma rifle first? Do you go for the berserk and just start punching out everything? Do you get all the enemies in the center and just BFG everything? It's just so many different possibilities. Definitely one of the better levels, I feel, of Inferno. But, with that said, meet us back here next time for a definite fan favorite, Mount Erebus. We'll see y'all then.